Hello again. So we on the other video I hem this dress. Okay. I hem this. And she needs to make this smaller. If you could see the safety pins I put there. And then in the other video I will work on making the shoulders. It's off shoulders, it's too big and it's falling off, so I'm gonna make it smaller to fit her snug. So I will show you what I did here. So with the pins, let's see if you can see the white marker and the tailor's chalk. I mark it all the way to where it needs to be taken. So for now I'm going to take off all the pins since I already marked everything. She have a lot done, need to be done with this dress, but she really loved the dress, so she is willing to pay the cost. Alright. See if you could see the white tailor's chalk there. And I will remove the other side too. I was just making sure that I actually mark it before I remove the pins. And yes, I did. Alright, let me show you here. This, the bodies have this blue lining, so I will actually have to remove the stitches on the waist that goes across. Remove that before I can take this in. With this kind of job, your seam ripper is your best friend. Helps you. So because they serge it, I gonna pull the needle thread to remove the serger stitch, not the looper. There you go. See, it comes up. Hopefully you can see it, but I'm using my phone to film this. Now I'm just ripping the other stitches. Okay, got that removed. So I'm gonna open up this so I can access the inside part where the lining and the shell meet the seams. There you go. And before before I can sew this, I have to take the top stitch off from the armpit part. Open this up. Okay. Not sure if you noticed, but what I flip is this is the underarm part, like the towards your armpit. So now I gonna open this to remove the stitches so I can take it in. Alright. So many stitches to rip. Yeah, maybe I spend more time taking off the stitches than actually sewing. There you go. It's open. Open sesame. Now we can sew. Down there. I was just checking my mark. Alright. I'm transferring that mark that I checked from the other side because I can't see it on this side. So I'm just sewing the lining for now. And instead of ripping the old stitches, I'm just gonna cut part of it so it's not too bulky. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to sew this part. It's the bodice, the top part, and it's the actual the shell. And I'm only gonna show you the one side, working on one side, and just copy for the other side. It makes the video shorter. Alright, so we both taken in the lining and the shell. Now this is the part where your armpit again, armpit part. I'm sewing it across again to put the shell and the lining together. All right. I'm using the thread that matches the color of the outside of the shell. That way it wouldn't show. There it is. It's together. Now, there was a top stitch right here along earlier, so I'm gonna put that back on. Top stitch that part. So I have to change just the needle thread because I don't want it to show the lighter blue. So I need something that is darker blue. No. Navy blue. Yep. Alright. Come on, go in. Doesn't want to go in. Alright. What is your issue now? Come on. Let's get in there. Stubborn. I see the hole and I'm putting it in there and it doesn't want to go in even though I clip it many times. Okay, finally. Right. Top stitch this part here along the lining. Just be careful, make sure you check down under so you're not sewing part that you're not supposed to sew together, or else you're gonna have to do some ripping. Yeah, just keep checking under that it's flat and nothing sneaks in under. Alright. Yay, so there it is. That's the bodice. Looks pretty neat, right? So now, before I put the bodice and the skirt together, I still have to take in the skirt part of the dress. So let's do that. The thread is fine. It doesn't the needle thread and the bobbin doesn't match, but it's fine. You can see it. So you just taper it down. And if you have a serger, you can serge the edges. But this material doesn't unravel, so it doesn't really need to be serged. So I'm just cutting it off. There you go. We're almost done. Almost done. So the bodice and the skirt are all lined up now. They're the same size. Now I can put it together, attach the bodice to the skirt. And then you do the same thing for the other side. It's done. And instead of, I don't want to get my serger out for that little thing, so I'm just gonna stitch across the edges there just to secure it, because this material does not unravel, so does not really need a serger. Because my serger has a different color thread in a way. It's just more time to spend threading it. Okay. Okay, let me show you. So this is the part that I worked on. So here's the armpit part. And there's the waist part right here. And that goes down to the skirt. Oh, yeah, like I said earlier, just copy this for the other side. That way I make the video shorter. And that's it for the sides, taking inside seam. So I will make another video for making the off shoulder right here, smaller strap, whatever you call that. Right. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're interested in my book, I will put the link below, and go get it and have fun. This is Jieks at JIEXDIY.